Welcome back to Khultar, everyone. We rejoin our party after they very intelligently burned several frost monsters alive with molotov cocktails. Rescuing several civilians, they're currently working on taking them back to False Wind to make sure they're safe. And then from there, we'll be doing something a little different. The characters are falling into more of a routine as time goes on, so we'll give them a little bit of a time skip, see how they do during this kind of lull in activity, see how many people they save, how many resources they've gathered, and see what becomes of them after the time skip. Of course, though, we'll see how they interact during these 2 months, see what else occurs, and see what begins to change as the months grow long. But we're not entirely there yet. So let's resume with our players. Unfortunately, Solarian is not here. Is not here at the moment. He may show up later, but at the current moment, he is extremely busy. So I'll be taking control of him for now. Okay.
Should we message him to roll?
No, I'm doing this. I am literally doing it for him. Like, I'm controlling his character for now. He doesn't need to worry about anything at the moment. Okay, I'd say it's time to get started then. So, our heroes, I guess, are currently escorting the people back to the base camp. Let's pick up with them. You guys have just killed one of what you assume to be one of the sergeants in charge of the invasion. Burning him alive because of Flip's amazing idea to use Molotov cocktails. You're leading the civilians out of the cave. Let's pick up there. And from there, let's begin.
As we get onto our little, what's called sleds, I'm sitting down, I put my head back, and I look over to Flip. Flip,
Yes?
I would like to apologize.
What for?
For many things. Mainly, not respecting you as an equal.
Why would you not consider me an equal?
Yeah. Well.
Is it because I am
just
tin
tired.
and copper and you are flesh?
Yes.
My databanks call this prejudice. Are you prejudiced?
Excuse me. I wouldn't say that. But look,
But you did not see me as an equal.
We'll get back to that. What you?
Amelia's gonna pop in. No, I think we should talk about that before we go any further with this, with whatever you're going to do.
Yes, I didn't respect you and didn't see you as much as an equal. Like you were just a piece of useless junk. But unfortunately, I had my eyes open. And you telling us your ideas of using the molotovs, using the alcohol to burn down that sergeant or whatever his name is, was brilliant. And it's an idea worth respecting. And with that idea comes from the individual who you have earned my respect. And again, I apologize for my actions. I won't refer to you as Tin Can anymore. I won't refer you to as anything else, but you made me reconsider my thoughts. For that, thank you. And in all honesty, I thought I was going to die back there if we didn't use those Molotov cocktails.
Flip just kind of stares intently at Amon and just goes, I do not understand why prejudices would make me seem unintelligent, but you are welcome.
Okay, fair point. It's
Do you have
us
something
fleshy.
against metal?
No, it's just unlike metallic beings like you. Us fleshy people believe in certain things, and unfortunately, I fell into the fallacy of one of them.
Flip turns to Amelia and say, "Do many people hold his view that I am
Like
not
what you
worthy
said?
of being equal?"
I'll be honest with you, Flip. A lot of people are ignorant, and a lot of people don't give a shit. That's the world we live in. Many, like myself, do consider Warforged just yourselves equal because we've seen what you can do. That you can feel, you can emote, you can evolve and change. Many others, though, see you as tools, though, as something to be used and disposed of. And no matter where we go, though, you will always find people who believe that. No matter how much truth, how much truth is put into the world that Warforged are sentient, some will always disbelieve it.
Well, I am glad that you do not view me as lesser than.
And
Flip just kind of sits there for a second, and she kind of like settles into the wagon or sled, and she just kind of looks at Amon and goes, "I do not think I like the fact that you are prejudiced. What is
I
this? My databanks call this anger. Is this anger?"
no, it's not.
Could just be disappointment.
More like irritation from you.
Is irritation not a mild form of anger?
Why the fuck did I apologize? Anyway, so before we continue on with this, turns out that Golem Sergeant, or Ice Golem, or Ice Sergeant, whatever we call it, has a master. And there's a master behind this entire apocalypse that's happening. I'm guessing it's the same for each corner of the continent.
Flip just kind of sits back, staring at Amon intently.
If you continue on with that prejudice comment,
I'm not gonna say Amon or Jeremy. Chill.
I'm not joking. Don't worry. This is like
Are
out of
you?
character, in character. In character, Amon. This is not what he's thinking, Amon.
Fuck.
Right. No. So Flip just kind of stares at Amon intently, and then she kind of stares at everyone else in the group intently, but she doesn't say anything further.
So it's interesting. Basically, a leader and another leader. Mainly, who's controlling each of those four continents? Those sergeants, or the leader of those sergeants. Either way.
Did you see where the leader was?
Yep. Look at the tower. That's where I saw him.
Amelia kind of looks up at the tower, looks back to you. I'd like to think that we're decently competent, but I am not going anywhere near that thing.
No, that's suicide right there. We need to figure out how before we do anything else. Either way,
We'll certainly need a lot more firepower.
either way, there's a who, there's a where, but now we need to find a how.
And
That's all I
why
was.
as well, correct?
You're right. Yeah, I shouldn't ignore the why.
But
By the
how
way-
is important as well. Like, we understand that the Towers did this in some way, but how and why?
I don't know. Either way, that's something important we should share.
We should probably get these people back as soon as possible, though. The longer they're out here, the more vulnerable they are.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. I'm just gonna be reading from my grimoire.
So, you guys watch as Amon, as he sits in the sleigh, he pulls out this very interestingly designed looking grimoire. Darian, Darren, you've never seen him have with this grimoire ever before.
So I have to get into Darian's mindset.
Getting scared to Shakespeare. Getting character.
I don't have like an initiating word or anything. Need to definitely come up with something like that.
Lich.
Amon, what's that?
Oh, it's my grimoire.
Wasn't I knew you know some magic, but never expected you to have a grimoire.
Well, it's more like a diary, but in a sense where I study how to become a ranger.
Why? So grimoires are typically far much more used for magic, not solely for being a ranger.
Oh, it's a mixture between nature, being a ranger, as well as just again my own diary. Anyways, any other questions?
Would you like to investigate this?
Yeah, could I possibly roll what check would this even to see if like I know enough about grimoires to see if I'm like
I'd say insight. Insight probably, because you're trying to figure out like would like Amon as you know him do any of this, and then
it's both insight and would it be Arcana maybe? You could know if like because it's like I know this is a magic thing.
Don't they
would
use
this really
don't
be
they
used for
use the
nature?
same one though?
So yeah, true. Like I'd say use insight. Insight probably would be the best.
Insight, okay.
I'm deceiving him.
What'd you roll for your deception check?
Fuck, a 10.
Got it.
Roll one, please, Dennis. Roll one.
Which dice should I use?
Use the ones I gave you. Yeah. Good job. Use those.
I'm using. Well, actually, this one you also got me.
It's gonna roll shit. Watch.
5.
You haven't seen Darren. You have not seen Amon in a while. You don't know how he could have changed. It could be that he's got a diary. It's a weird looking one though. It's got draconic writing on it all over the place.
Probably the only thing in my head is like, he actually started going to therapy.
Yeah, this is therapeutic, Darian. Please don't say.
I did not expect someone. I did not expect him to do something like this. Maybe he is starting to actually improve.
Say that in
I'm
character.
proud of him.
Say that in character. Say that.
Yeah. I'm glad you're taking some steps to think about things. Proud of you.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna smile knowingly and turn away.
You should see
like Amon, you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Amon's so confused. Amon's so fucking confused, but he just like starts glaring at you and then returns to his reading.
Amelia's kind of looking at both this conversation with kind of like a raised eyebrow, and then just goes back to what she was doing.
Yeah,
it's a weird conversation.
Anyways, nope.
So, you guys
maybe that book will
teach
you not to be prejudiced.
Maybe this book will beat you this upside down your head and keep on talking. Excuse me. It's the prejudice in me talking.
I believe that comment warrants a "come at me."
Yes, a being made of solid metal against a flesh bag. I can't wait to see how this goes.
You got Amon laughing now. Amon's just laughing at just like he just starts laughing and like puts away his grimoire and just he just puts it away and just like starts talking. But I feel different. But it's good. It's good.
And then, like as soon as you end that line, Amon, all the civilians are loaded into the other like parts of the cart, and then Amelia gets the sled moving. So you guys are heading back to Falsewind. Are you gonna keep looking through your grimoire for a bit longer?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very interesting. You're learning a lot about ranger magic and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
So, about another half day, you guys finally arrive back in Falsewind. No difficulties getting here, thankfully. I will say what you do notice as you're heading towards Falsewind is that on the border, like where all the three of the different elemental like areas connect to the ice level, the ice like the ice the like ice Vulnaria basically, more and more like almost like a storm looks like it's forming over there. It's not a big one, but it's like a slowly forming thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and you guys arrive back in Falsewind now. To this town looks a bit more livelier than it did like the little like bastion. It's probably best way to describe it. It looks a little bit more lively. A lot of the people you've brought with you previously are helping like shore up the defenses and also like make supply caravans to head back to the refugee camp in on by Eagle Haven. So it looks like a lot more life is coming back to the area, no matter how like fickle it is.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys lead the refugees inside, I think what Amon, first thing you notice is a poster on one of the buildings saying "Wanted Pan Thief," and like it lists a bunch of different things like stole every pan in my house and put it on the roof of on all of our roofs. Wanted 60 reaction cards.
Avon just starts smashing his head against the wall.
Yeah, Darian, this does not look self-help. What Amon's doing.
It's like, we could use a bit more. might need a second diary.
I need a second diary. As he's
Zip
concussing
it.
himself.
Zip it, Darian. Zip it. Don't ever mention this.
You have no idea what he's trying, I'll say this, you have no idea what he's, like, talking about.
You just have a feeling it's bad.
You have a feeling that he maybe was involved in something that was very, very not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys are taken into you guys are taken back to the captain's quarters, and you're kind of given a current briefing about what's happening, mainly like at the current moment. There's been like he's gonna like look you over. Okay, thank you for bringing back those last groups of people. At the moment, we got no current like messages from anyone or information about current trapped refugees, so we're good on that front. We may need you to act more as a scouting force now than just a rescue force. Travel around, see what you can find out, and work to report back supply locations and rescue as many people as you can find out there.
That's fair.
We'll keep in contact with you through the sending stone, both for you letting us know where supplies are and us letting you know if we hear anything. But he kind of looks like out the window of like the little like kind of like bait headquarters. I get the feeling there's not a lot of people left out there. But for now, get a routine built up, see what you can find out. We'll keep you informed. You keep us informed.
Very well.
Okay. And one last thing, we got some reports about some a bigger one of those ice monsters like showing up. You encounter anything like that yet?
Wait, what? Oh. There's something we also need to report. There's something behind all of this. In this apocalyptic time. So
I kind of like. I'll be honest. I assumed something was doing this, but if you have like a solid lead on it, then I'd love to hear it.
Yeah. So long story short, after we met with the last survivors, they mentioned about some ice column being in charge, kidnapping the people and such. So after a short heated battle, we defeated it. Turns out,
fire is most effective.
that too. But after it died, it had a what's it called?
It was
Something
like this
that's
strange, like it had this strange, like orb made of like solid ice is what the best way to describe what it was.
yeah, an orb made out of solid ice. Once I put my head on it, I looked. It basically made me turn to the direction of where the tower is, and I saw something menacingly staring back at me, and I believe to be that's the one in charge of
Hmm.
this entire fiasco.
And he's like writing down notes. How powerful would you say it is, based on like? I'm
I
not gonna
felt
assume you know exactly how powerful it is, but a glance it probably wouldn't hurt to know.
A suicide
even
mission without a small army.
that, and it basically it felt more powerful than I thought.
Like the best way I would describe it for Amon would be that it felt like it was ice itself, like cold itself, was looking
It's
at you.
basically the embodiment of code was looking at me. Basically,
Hmm. And he kind of strokes his like very like he's got a decent sized beard at this point. It has definitely not been taken much care of. He like strokes his hands further and like kind of cringes as his hands like get caught in like some of the knots in it. Pulls it out. Not good then.
nope.
If that's I'm He stops like
And
he looks like he's trying to think of like a response to that. I'm surprised we're all still alive if that's the case.
realizing that each corners of the continent has its own
Like a
fighter,
monarch almost.
a monarch, and then there's the main one because they all have to be working with some for some to cause all of this.
There'd be
That's
5 of them then, correct? Because of one in the 4 main countries and then one in the Crystal Keep then.
yes.
Not totally aware of the other ones, but I do know Eastcliff. Eastcliff, it seemed just like a storm there. So, if this region is ice, I definitely would not wish to get involved with Eastcliff until we are fully ready.
And then Amelia kind of goes like, in Alan it was water it seemed. And then from what I saw in the distance, it looked like Crystal Keep was encased entirely into stone. I couldn't see what happened up north though. And then Slaren's gonna pipe up. It was the mountain became a volcano and wiped nearly everything out. Just fire and lava everywhere. So this would mean that I assumed that it was related to elements some way, but these beings seem to have tapped, either are made from the elements or tapped into the elements themselves, and then became what they are now. Maybe that's not a lot
Possibly.
of good. There's not a lot of good information on this, unfortunately.
There isn't, so we'll keep in touch if you see anything. It's
Got it.
it's unfortunate that we're finding out about this.
It's also concerning because if these things are as powerful as you say, what could they be? Like, we're still here and alive. I don't think that's part of its plan.
Well, we were what a couple of weeks ago, not even like a week ago, we were in Eastcliff, and then next thing you know, we wake up and now we're suddenly here. So maybe, unfortunately, there's something out there protecting. But either way, I don't know.
Okay, you all
Oh,
get
a
some
quick
rest.
question.
Yes?
Quick question. Out of character,
Mhm.
when Amon noticed whatever this being was, did it notice him?
It did. It
It
knew
did.
it saw him
Okay.
and saw all of you.
Okay, Ace, and Amon mentioned that, right?
Yeah, he did.
To us or to this guy?
He's not mentioned it to this guy yet.
Oh, like
I'm holding
what we
that
do know
information.
now.
He is
There could be a
withholding that
chance.
hard.
Well, sorry. There in up, there's the chance that it simply overlooked us, considering all these things did in just a single moment. Whatever, there's a chance that it could have just been overlooking all of us until now. I believe
Maybe.
believe he may have noticed us now. So
How?
I believe our first priority should be to get out as fast as possible if we want to get any survivors out.
Okay then. So he's gonna actually start writing a list. Here is the main things we still need at the moment. He's gonna pass the list over to you, Darian, because you're the one talking at the moment. It's about like a list of like lumber, metal, and a few other things that he just needs you to. Doesn't need you to carry back to him. Just report where they are, and he'll send like recovery teams basically. If you find anything like this, let us know immediately. The sooner we get this, the quicker we can get those ships built.
In the meantime, we'll try to to get as many people to safety, but I do believe the best move will, once we get enough, we are ready to leave, we should leave as soon as possible.
That's the plan at the moment. I get the feeling this thing has somehow noticed us, then it may be ramping up for something. I think the storm near the border, he points towards like where you saw the storm. I think they're getting worse. I don't know if that means it's attempting to take territory from the others or something else is happening. We'll keep an eye on it and keep you informed about if anything changes.
Very well.
Please do that.
He gives all of you a nod. Go get some rest. Take a load off, and then tomorrow you can head out and we'll see what we can do.
Understood.
You see as you're leaving, you reach over for another sending stone, and like as the door closes, he starts talking to someone. Door closes, and you guys are back out in the open air, in false light.
Quick question: does it feel colder than it was before?
It actually does. Not by a lot, but there's a bit more of a chill in the air.
Shit.
So out of character, it's probably dropped to around 10 degrees.
Okay, so quick question.
Yep.
Are we still doing the whole this is out of character. This is out of character.
Yeah.
Are we just doing like a simple seek and find type thing?
So at the moment, I'm gonna like do a time skip. You guys are gonna roll to see how many people you save, how many like resources you mark, and then from there we'll move on to the next part of the story.
Gotcha.
Because while I would love to make you I think it'd be really cool to have you guys like go around and do the same thing over and over again. I know that will be very boring, and that if we're just doing the same thing over and over again, might as well just do a time skip and have some character moments mixed in. And
okay.
also,
I would like to
roll.
Oh, sorry.
No, like, and also you haven't visited a lot on the map yet. That's not to start exploring until we get past the time skip. So let's have you guys go take a rest, and then we'll do some rolls.
I would like to roll for how much, not necessarily wisdom, but like how much the success in learning about human interaction and emotions, because she really only has like
cursory understanding, basically.
Pretty much. So I would like to roll percentage or six. I don't know, whatever you think I should roll.
Give me a D100 roll, and I'll let you know, like, depending on the roll, what you learned.
Okay, I'll wait until after we start going through like some of the rolls on like what we save and all that. So I'll do it but that's what I would like to roll for.
Like, I'm completely fine with that because character development potentially.
Exactly.
Okay, so unless you guys want to talk about anything else, you're gonna head back to your tent and take a long rest.
Yep.
Solarian's gonna pipe up. So, if what he and we were talking about is true, like, if this is like nature itself in a sense, like, why is it acting this? Like, Like, is the thing up there like, is it the element cold itself or it's something else? I'm sorry, I'm mainly just thinking out loud here.
I have no idea. At this point, I just want to rest. Whatever it
Okay,
is, it's gonna
Apologies,
die.
apologies.
Whatever it is, it's gonna die. It's all okay.
My understanding of cold is that it is an element. Can elemental things become sentient to that degree?
It depends, I'd say. Like, while I am a druid and in tune with nature itself, and I know a bit about the weave, it like nature spirits can become a thing. Like a tree can become a sentient creature, like, and that's what we usually call an ent, or a few other type of like spirits. I imagine it's similar to like other like to the element itself, because I know like elemental golems like ice, wind, ice, thunder, that like lightning, and a few other types exist. It depends though. I imagine like the situation we're in though, like it seems like it could create something like that.
Interesting. I will take that into
Uh,
my databanks and consider it.
and like Amelia's gonna pipe up. From my understanding, anything can become sentient with enough effort or magic into it. Hell, some mages create sentient cats, awaken animals, awaken creature. It's a spell that gives a creature sentience, gives it thought. So to think that enough magic gathered together could cause the element itself to become sentient is possible, I guess. I can only imagine the effort it would take is insurmountable.
Does this mean that I am elemental?
Amelia's gonna stop for a second. I'd have to think on that, honestly. I'd say there's a possibility because of how the creation of Warforged goes. Let me get back to you on that. Like, genuinely get back to you on that. I need to sit down and think about that, actually.
Okay. And that's all. That's all she says.
Got it. Amelia's going to become obsessively looking into if the Warforged is technically a golem, an elemental golem. Now,
I have given her something to study.
You give her something to do besides feel miserable, so very good morale boost for her. Anyone else?
No, I'm good if we want to start rolling. Or I'm good if y'all want to start rolling for
Got it.
whatever.
So,
I think I'm good too.
okay, perfect. So, the night passes and you begin your routine of scouting, seeing what you can find, reporting supply caches, and rescuing as many people as you can. I'm tempted to ask all of you to roll individually, or you can have one person roll collectively for the group. What would you prefer?
Are we going on these rescue missions as a group?
Yes, you're all sticking together because that is the best chance you have for this.
All right.
I could, if you want, we could split the party. Not the greatest idea, but we could do that.
No, it's to say whatever depends on what we're rolling his eyes.
Got it. So
well,
let's
wouldn't
go
we just
research.
roll for wouldn't we just roll percentile at that point? Because I think a d20 for the entire group is just too.
True. Yeah, so I'd say like if you want to do individual, it'd be d20. If you wanted to do just one roll for the group, it'd be percentile.
I think percentile would work better in this situation personally. How does everyone else feel?
Depends on everyone else.
I don't know, whichever.
Darian?
Whichever. I don't really mind.
I guess we're doing percentile then.
This is the first time we use it.
Yes, I could get out that my very large, really crappy D100 if you want. If you really want me to be a dick about it. Now, who wants to roll percentile? Like, let's go around the group. Who wants to roll first? This will be for finding supplies.
I thought we already did that. Oh.
No, like you're rolling because you're like currently looking for supplies for the ships.
Or wait, or if we don't want to, or how about we just all roll and we just take the average of all our rolls?
Or we could do that. That works for me.
Yeah, that actually works really well.
Unless somebody gets a nat 100 or nat 0.
Yeah. So in my idea of the dice, the higher you roll, the better. The lower you roll, the worse.
So if we're rolling individually, are we just doing average of the D20 or the D100 now?
Let's stick with percentiles.
Okay.
There's a lot more chaos possibility with that.
I'm just gonna roll within. It's the D100, right?
Yep, it's
Alright.
the 2d10. Got it. Okay.
9! She had
What happened?
no luck looking for resources. I will leave this to the flesh bags.
So wait, how do you 2d10s? How does that work? Is like the
So-
first one, and
so
like
usually,
the 10s, second.
So usually there's a d10 and then there's a d1. So one usually the two dice. There's one with just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then one with 10, 20, 30, 40. The first
Yeah.
dice, the one with the singular ones, is usually the second number. So say you roll the one with 10 on it, that's a 10, and then you roll the other one, that's a 19, and it rolls a 9, that's a 19 then.
Percentile or D10? Use.
No, like percent for percentiles.
Okay, I'm gonna roll now.
So like I'll take a picture of like what I mean.
I got 50%.
Which colors do you guys suggest?
Red.
Purple!
I'll do red and purple. Which one was closest to purple?
God damn it. I wish like I'm tempted to just pick up my camera and show you. But yeah, like I rolled a 90 and then a 3, that's a 93.
Yep, and if you get the 0, it's just a 0.
Oh well,
doesn't
yeah. If you get
bubble.
and then if you get a 0, 0, 0, that's 100.
Yep. Okay,
I'm sorry,
please,
I
good
don't-
luck,
I don't
good
mean-
luck.
I don't mean to ask this again, but we're just rolling 1 percentage now, right?
Yeah, for right now you're rolling 1 percentile to find for defining resources.
Okay, what's Darian
34.
doing then?
What?
What's Darian doing
Or-
then?
Darian is
You're
trying to
rolling
figure
the
out how to
thing.
roll a D100.
Oh,
Yeah, I did the
okay,
the tens one and the one,
The
so I
ones.
got 34.
Okay.
Dirty.
So do you want to know what Solaren and Amelia rolled?
What?
What?
Solaren 93, Amelia 80.
Yeah, I mean, it
So-
makes sense. At least he's like attuned with nature.
Yeah. So everyone give me your rolls. I'm gonna find the average.
I rolled a 50.
9.
34.
What you mean nothing?
Huh?
Oh, it's Flip said nothing.
Oh, she said 9.
The number
rolled a
9. Niner.
She rolled barely. She didn't roll very well.
She
So,
is not
what-
equipped to take care of fleshy beings.
Yep. So do you want to know what the average is?
What is it?
63.
53.
Oh,
53.
It's above average.
So I like with that, I'd say you guys do find enough. Over the next 2 months, you find enough supplies to ferry back. It's not good quality. It's like it's not great quality, but it's enough that the ship will keep intact.
And we
Like-
found enough just in time. If we'd taken a bit
Yeah.
longer, things might have started getting really bad.
Yeah, like this is like at the end of the 2 months, you find barely enough stuff to build these ships, basically.
Like the storm is 3 days away.
Well, not like let's roll the other dice, and then we'll see like what happens.
Okay.
So yeah, so for supplies, by the end of those 2 months the 2-month time skip, you barely find enough supplies. It's enough to build the ships. You're pretty sure they're gonna be seaworthy. The fact it took you this long is concerning. Okay, now second roll. How many people did you save?
I'm gonna roll.
But that-
20.
I missed it, but that's an 80 for the first thing. It landed on Lewis, but it landed heads up.
I think I'm gonna try to roll with. I think I'm gonna do we'll do the honor system with the dice.
Got it.
It's
87.
Oh shit.
there's
I rolled
that.
20. Oh, do I have to roll a D10? Or like the extra...
Someone
So-
pick a color. I have red, blue, orange, pink.
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 Pink and orange.
Oh, good. I have
Or-
one of. Okay, I think this is it. Close enough. Whatever. 66.
Yeah.
Holy shit, actually really good.
I rolled a 20.
So 61.6%.
She is motivated.
Yeah, so this time you guys in between finding these supplies, you are saving people like crazy. You're pretty sure with like how you do, you save as many people as you can. That amounts to about, let me see. You save about 82 people.
Yay!
And
Whoop,
and
whoop.
ironically, you smashed the previous record of the other team by doing this.
Yay!
And then, I'm tempted to having you do another roll for something.
You should.
Well, I'm gonna do a roll for how well
Yeah, for
what's her
how
name learns.
Flip.
Yeah, I don't even know my own character's name.
Just give me a wisdom roll. Probably be the best way to go about it.
all
like
of
a
us?
wisdom saving. What kind of wisdom roll?
I'm trying to think. Like, insight probably is what we'd want to focus on.
Insight.
Yeah, because you're like looking into human behavior.
Okay, let's see what
Is
my
insight not good? Would you like to prefer something else?
wisdom. Okay, so wisdom is definitely the thing that it is, but her wisdom is so low that like.
It's her dump stat. It's her dump stat.
Okay, what is intelligence better? Because you may see Flip could see it more as like an intelligence kind of thing, like study.
Yeah, I feel like intelligence first because I should do a wisdom roll soon. But I feel
Got it.
like intelligence first because she's still learning.
Got it.
So would that make
So
more
let's
sense?
do. Yeah,
Oh
let's
wait,
do
could I actually could I have be like practicing my firearm during this period?
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I actually have a +2
Okay.
to my
then
insight.
Give me. Okay, give me an intelligence roll then, and let's see what you can get. And yes, Darren, you can be practicing your firearm, and I'd say by the end of the 2-month period, you are not proficient with it.
Ooh, hooray! Can I?
I just wanna see. Oh, okay, it was a D20. Okay, I just wanted to. I didn't know if it was a D20 or not. So
Yeah,
don't
just D20.
ignore that one.
Got it.
Can I?
Okay. What color?
Oh.
I have green, red. That's a D12. Where are all my D20s? I have green, orange, and red.
Green.
Okay.
Can I focus on? Let's see.
Woo. 14.
I'd say over this time you learn a lot more mannerisms. Like you don't learn a ton, obviously. Like you're not like, yes, I am now a human, but like you notice that like a lot more, like a lot of what Amon says, a lot of curse words. Like you're like, oh, that's what those mean, and you're
Oh,
you're like steadily learning more like I wouldn't say like human behavior, but you more learn like, oh, this is how sentient beings act, sort of thing.
This is how people.
Yep, this is how people.
Can I focus on doing like focusing on acrobatics for this 2-month
You want to
period?
try to become proficient in acrobatics?
Yeah.
I'm
Ironically,
missing.
the snow would actually make it very easy for you to do this. So roll me a d20.
I'm missing 4 D20s.
That'd be
Why?
harder because of how slippery and cold it is.
Well, yeah, that means that you have to practice how to balance on it. So it's a very good training because it makes it so that you overcompensate on normal ground. So you're extra cautious, basically. If you want, I could make it harder and say you roll disadvantage.
Modifier or anything like that? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
I didn't hear anything you said besides
Sorry.
testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah. My Wi-Fi cut out. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything? Or is it just a straight D20 roll?
Just roll straight d20 because of the
It's a-
situation you're in.
Got it. It was an 18.
Okay. I'd say you don't become proficient in it, but you like if you spend another 2 months on it, you probably would be fully proficient in acrobatics by that point.
Got
Because
it.
there's a difference between training your body and learning how to use a gun.
Got it.
But yeah, like if on the ships you decide to train acrobatics while you're going to Khultar, you would become proficient in acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay. So guns. Let me ask and see what Solarian would do for 2 months.
Because I'm not proficient in acrobatics or athletics, so I'll do this.
I also will say that because of the situation you're in, you won't be like completely focused on acrobatics by yourself. So that's one of the main one other reason why like you don't become proficient, but you get closer to it.
Yeah. I'm just doing. I'm practicing acrobatics and.
Yep. Okay, and is Flips is trying to like observe human behavior during this time?
Yeah, that's her main goal is observing human behavior.
Got it. Let me roll some dice to see if you pick up any interesting things while you're raiding places.
Do we pick up any health potions?
You actually pick up 2 minor and 3 greater.
Sweet.
So you're a bit more stocked now, and you also find this very tattered book that opening it up seems to be a spell book.
Hands it to Amelia.
just like you're the wizard.
Yo, Wizard Harry.
She's gonna spend time during a long rest, basically copying down the information off that book onto her own. Okay, so
You said 3 greater?
Yeah, 3 greater.
Okay.
Basically, you found a decent amount of apothecaries that have not been raided, and a few of the bottles unsmashed.
Heck yeah.
And then let's see. I'm trying to think if there anything else besides that, because mainly you're spending this time getting into a routine. Not much changes. I'd say you should give me a perception check, actually.
Okay. I got 2 zeros.
Got it.
Is that like 100?
No, I'm saying just roll a d20 for a perception check.
Oh, fuck. I thought you said a percentile roll.
No, I said roll perception check.
Okay. I got a 23 perception.
Got it. So you definitely would notice. Darian?
Oh, perception. Let me roll that. I'm gonna roll with the black dice because it was lucky. It did good for me last time. Perception. Oh god! Now that I said that, I'm gonna curse myself. Yeah, 9.
Okay, even with that, you'd notice this.
Oh,
You wouldn't see a lot of detail, but you would definitely notice this.
For perception, I got 15.
Got it. You definitely notice this, and everyone else notices this as well. Okay. So as the 2 months have passed, as the routine continues, you're constantly looking over at the increasing size of the storm wall. It's gone from a few clouds to nearly a hurricane, almost, of blizzard and snow. Just staying. It hasn't moved at all, though. It's just staying at the edge of the territory.
Okay.
You're not sure, well, I'll be honest. You're not really sure what's going on. You're not sure if what it's trying to do. You think it may be towards you, but you're not. This may be in response to what the orb you picked up, but you're not sure. There's a lot of I don't knows currently. Okay. I'll be right back. Actually, you guys can talk about yourself for a minute. Bear with me for a second.
A mom goes to Darian, and he just sits down. In private, I miss my sister. But I feel like essentially abandoned her.
I understand the feeling.
What is it like to have siblings? I was created, so I do not have siblings.
It's a difficult. It's a question that I don't want to answer.
There are times where you hate them more than anything, but there are far more times where you just realize that how much you can't even comprehend how much you care for them.
No, it is not. That is not my interpretation of it. But
Probably not.
I
At least for your
have.
sister, probably.
It sounds like siblings are complicated. I am sorry
They
I
are.
asked.
Don't be.
Don't worry.
I have two younger siblings, two younger brothers, and a younger sister. The brothers are, if they died, I would be laughing in their graves. But my little sister, youngest, I actually what feels like I abandoned her. I wish I'd go back and see her, but if like everywhere I go, there's unfortunate events happening. And essentially, Darian, I just miss her, man. I just miss her. I kind of wish I wasn't here. Oh, hell, I don't want to be in this godforsaken land. Nor do I want to be back home, but there's no point.
Nah, it won't really be a home when we go back to it.
No,
Nothing will be the same.
No, that's why we gotta change it. We gotta change things. Change things for the better, as you could say.
Yeah, for the better. I'm just kind of staring off into the distance as I say that.
Yeah, no, I noticed. I'm
Flip
staring at you as you
is
say that.
Flip is watching you guys and basically just says, "You know, sometimes I wonder what it is to have a family, but seeing you guys is making me rethink that.
How come?
There is a lot of emotion going on right now.
That's for us fleshy things. That is normal. But
Family tends to bring out the most emotions in anyone,
yeah, pretty much.
whether it's love or hate.
Either way, it's a camaraderie depending on who you're with. And right now, there's some of you I don't like, but I respect you.
I will stick to friendships. They seem easier."
Wait, huh. I don't think I've ever had friends. Oh,
That
that's
seems
a
like
I'm
a
impressed.
tragedy.
You never considered me one.
my cousin.
Are we still not allowed to be friends?
Are there not
Oh,
adages for something like this? Something about blood and water.
blood and water. Oh, no, that line.
The
No,
blood of the water is thicker than.
It's blood of the covenant is thicker than water
Is
of the
thicker than
womb.
the blood.
No,
Water of the
what
womb.
are you talking about, my guy? Let me say it.
I well, yeah, you are. You could be yeah, you could be a friend. I remember I've been serving under you for years. So, I mean, I know that's not how you treated me, but it's still, it's still that innate disdain just to be treated like that is still there, you know. But yes, I can see you as my friend, and Amon is
I'm
still
glad. I'm just going to. I don't really know because I'm still probably just staring off into the distance. I'm thinking about something.
Flip stands up and like walks behind you and crouches. Are you sitting?
Who, me?
No, Darian.
I think so.
Okay. She kind of like crouches down since she's like 6 feet tall. She crouches down and like looks at your eye level and goes, "I just see buildings and snow. What are you staring at? Like right next to his head.
I'm just like not really exactly looking, just thinking of how things should be.
So
Sure, we see buildings and snow right now, but this should be a thriving city. It should be children running around, having fun with friends.
Are
Yeah,
we not working to
everything's-
make that happen? Does this make you sad?
Even if we are working to make it happen, people who are children now will not be able to enjoy that. It's not just that. At home, things that have changed forever, and while things shouldn't go back to what they were, something still needs to be done to make it right. I just don't know what that something is.
Well, I have nothing to say to that.
basically, he's in flip. He's contemplating about a lot of things at the moment. That's another thing we all do, essentially.
I do not. I was tasked with learning, so I just ask questions.
Yeah, those questions it could be considered contemplation.
She she stares at Amon. I suppose you are correct.
That's it.
Well, I mean, what else is she supposed to say?
Yeah, basically. So you're turning out to be more like us than
I'm
you
a real
realize.
boy. Sorry.
You're turning out to be more like us than you realize.
Maybe I should rethink my association.
What? Hey, wait, what's that mean?
I do believe that fleshy beings call it a joke.
Oh. Okay, you got me. Oh well, but yeah, like I said, I'm in the middle of missing my sister, one of the one of the two family members I have. I left her all by herself over there, and he's contemplating about what things should be instead of how they are. I don't know what the other three are doing, but they're just
Uh,
relaxing.
so you look over your shoulder and you just see Amelia kind of looking through a bunch of different books. Like with she's like best way to describe it is that she seems to still be looking into the if Flip is technically an elemental being or not. It's been nearly 2 months, by the way. She's still looking into it.
Oh wait, are you still looking into that?
She gives you like the most like she gives you a look. There's bags under her eyes, and she just looks like she'll murder if you say another word.
Do you still need that book or diary translated?
Not at the moment. Thank you for asking.
Very well. All right, and what's the learn?
Solarian is kind of I imagine you guys are like sitting at camp at the moment. That's like what's going on. He's kind of
Yeah.
looking up the star, like mapping the stars. He looks a bit more stir crazy as time has gone by. Like while there's like a while nature is still kind of a thing here, it's a lot less strong. So he's trying to keep sane by sticking with old patterns.
Very well. But like I said, we're all contemplating. Flip. That's about it. And yeah, that's all I have for right now. That character.
Yep. I think that'd be the same for me.
Flip doesn't
Okay.
have anything to add.
Got it. So what Solarian's been doing for the past month is that he has been basically helping the refugees, communing with nature. He did talk to, I'd say, Flip at one point about going back to see if his family's still alive, but because of like the situation you're in, it's not exactly possible. And then Yeah, Amelia's literally spent the last 2 months obsessing over like the one thing that's been going on, mainly because it's something to do. And while it's some people are like that's a waste of time, for her, she may be able to to report in on her discovery and get some money out of it.
Flip asks Amelia, "Does your research go well?"
Well, so far, based on preliminary information, and she seemed like she's talking like she's having trouble focusing at the moment. No. There's a very strong possibility that you could count as an elemental being, mainly because of how you were constructed. But I'm checking a few other kind of waves, a few more books, like picks a few books, waves them at you, a few more sources to double check. If this falls over into her sleeping mat, goes to sleep.
Well then, I do not think that is normal. Anyway,
That is normal.
what is our mission? What is our next mission?
So, as you say that, you wore sending stone rings.
Buffalo Crossfield.
You don't need to remember no passphrase for this.
Oh.
So it answers. It is the current captain in Falsewind. So, don't know where you are currently, but got someone who requesting help at the moment. I don't know how far away from you, but I think you need to double time it.
Okay. Okay. Any other information from this person?
Far north by the storm wall in an abandoned mine.
Very well.
While I normally would say this is a stupid idea, the guy who called me gave me a lot of good reasons to come save him.
Okay. Well, we'll get ready.
Got it. I can send you exact geographical coordinates, but I don't know if you guys follow that sort of thing.
Am I able
Could you
give
to pick up more oil from the blacksmith? Since
yeah,
we used...
you've occasionally gone back and forth like every once in a while to pick up more oil, so you're at full currently.
Okay.
Could I also could you give us any more description on who we need to save?
So, currently, older gentleman, kind of a salt and pepper kind of hair complexion from what he's like. For some reason, he like the first thing he did is give me his entire like description of how he looks, which was odd. Green eyes, middle-aged, salt and pepper kind of colored hair, wearing kind of like very different type of robes, and he's got about like 8 or 9 people with him currently that he's protecting.
Decently sized group.
Decent sized group. And like as I said, I don't know where you are, but you're gonna need to double time it up there because this guy's holding his own at the moment, but it seems that our current overlord kind of rolls his eyes when he says that, is sending more people his way.
Well, like you said, double time it. Get your ass ready. Get your ass up. Come on.
Got it.
Question.
So you guys are...
Question. Yep. Sorry to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Among the stuff, were we also able to find just empty intact bottles?
Yes, you found plenty of those, so you do have.
So how many do each of us have?
Let me roll that. Let me roll that.
I still have 2, I think.
She wants to make more. Let her make more. You find 12 of them.
Okay, so we each have. There's what, 4 of us? We each have 3.
Well,
just 3 empty jars.
5, but 5, but Amelia's got fire spells, so she doesn't need them at the moment.
And I never used mine.
Oh, okay.
So how much do I have?
We'll just say each gets 3 empty jars.
Yep. Everyone has 3 potential molotov cocktails.
Oh yeah.
I think I still have the 2 that I have. So.
Okay,
what were the damage for the molotov cocktails again?
If I remember correctly, it's 3d8. And you're tossing like burning alcohol at someone. That's gonna hurt a lot.
I have 5. Right?
The range. What was the range? It was like
20,
No, 50.
20, 30 feet. Like 20 feet is normal range, 30 feet's long range.
I think they did this special with me when I had the big whiskey one.
Yeah, I gave you a boost to that one. It was like 5d8 if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I
And
have
then if we're going, like I'd say like like for the smaller jars, like 40 feet's like the best range for it. And even then, like that's a hard throw. But yeah,
so
so you guys are down by Seaburn at the moment, the ruins of the town of Seaburn, and you guys have to get apparently up north as fast as you can.
okay.
So,
No.
you're going no sleep, full force?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys pack up Amelia. You kind of just drop her into the back of the sled, and everyone else jumps in, and you take off up north. Who's driving the sled?
Let's see.
I will because I don't have to sleep.
Got it.
This is the abandoned mine, right?
Yep, all the way up there.
Okay. And where we are?
You are down in Seaburn,
Where's Seaburn? Where are you?
bottom of the map.
Oh fuck. Oh damn. All right.
Yep. So you guys take off. It is exhausting.
There's two sleds, right?
Yeah, there are 2 sleds.
All right. I'm gonna be on the other one.
Got it. It is an exhausting drive. Exhausting time getting up there. Most of you take shifts. Amelia wakes up about 8 hours into the trip, kind of like half delirious, wondering why where we're going. Like, where are we going?
Pick up some man with a rather decently sized group towards the north.
Got it. And she's going
Hey.
to kind of refocus and take over the sled from Flip for a little bit.
Turns out.
But-
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was like, just a quick chat. Like, oh, it turns out he has some knowledge about the storm or something like that. I don't know.
That's very useful. I hope it's true.
Mhm.
Okay, so from there, you guys head up north. It takes you about a day to get there. You guys rush it basically. You guys definitely should not have gotten there that quickly. But you guys managed to get all the way up north to the cave.
Yay.
The entrance itself is half collapsed in, but there's enough space for you to get through. Let's switch over to the new map.
Yay.
Hooray!
So you guys squeeze yourself in through the open hole, and you are now in a dark hallway, the kind of like padded down stone and dirt under your feet.
Okay.
The moment you guys step in, though, you hear from deeper into the cave, an explosion.
That sounds like our cue to go in, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it seems so.
Okay, who's leading?
I'll be leading, be checking for looking for traps, but
Got it.
seeing footprints.
There is a lot of human footprints and a lot of broken traps.
Got it.
Whoever this guy is, either he trapped it or he had someone else in his group trap it.
Okay.
Okay, so as you enter into the turnabout, it is a kind of winding passageway. It seems this place has been abandoned for so long that what once may have been train tracks have just been for mine carts have become nothing, nearly nothing, essentially.
Mm. Right.
Is everyone sticking close to him?
Oh, wait, let me. Sorry. There we go. Oh, crap. Wrong.
Okay. Okay, as you round the corner, another explosion goes off.
Ew.
And the path continues until it looks like it opens up into a bigger room up ahead.
Okay.
Okay. I assume all of you like gather up by the door, the opening, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like
Uh,
right behind. I'm right behind. What's his name the entire time?
Yeah, Amon. Got it.
Yeah.
Solarin's kind of taking like in the rear with Amelia at the moment. As you round the corner, it is a large opening with a lot going on. There you go.
Mm.
Two of the sergeants are in the room, along with a veritable horde of these monsters.
Well,
At the other end of the room, past them, you see a kind of older-looking man, fire engulfing his hands as he stands in front of several battered tents. What looks like alchemy supplies are to your right, and a lot of melted water and organs are on the ground, kind of surrounding him.
okay. Interesting.
As you walk into the room, he's
He
going to hold.
seems effective.
He holds his hand out, and suddenly, this entire group, an explosion goes off around these around the this group over here. They're all dead.
Nice.
I cast fireball.
You're pretty sure that's what he did. And then he sees, and then he like looks like he's preparing their spell as the kind of sergeants start to move in to attack him. Everyone, who would you like to intervene now, or would you like to wait a minute?
Yeah, I would like to intervene.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Do you at least want to have everyone move out of the tunnel first before you intervene?
Yeah.
Got it. So she's gonna go here. Solarian is gonna kind of stick
I have a,
kind of middle.
I have a molotov ready to throw at the one in front of me.
Got it. Toss it then. Roll the hit. Actually, no, he's got to roll a dex save. And he fails. Roll me 3d6 fire damage, and then we gotta double it.
Infuse the strike since it's a range attack.
Yep. So you're adding a bit more fire onto it.
Yes.
The Molotov cocktail. The bottle
So-
is on fire.
Yeah, the bottle itself is on fire as well.
Okay, 3d8. Okay, let's see.
Yep.
What is a full? Okay, let me just say the entire damage before I say I do anything else. What fuck are you?
Oh, I need to roll initiative, huh?
No, we're not doing. It's a surprise round. He's throwing a Molotov at someone.
23 fire damage.
Okay, so that's 46 fire damage. You toss this thing. It smacks the sergeant in the head, and it just ignites. And funnily enough, it starts screaming in pain.
That is a good sound to hear when I hear something pathetic start to die.
And then you say that as you say that, the other horde turns to you.
Oh, of course I had to say something.
Okay, everyone. Now we're rolling initiative.
Let's go.
Let me just add everyone to the initiative tracker and get that pulled up.
All right, 4.
There we go.
Huh. I had to say something. I feel like I'm like the number one enemy to these fuckers.
Are you kidding?
I don't know, Flip is actually.
Really?
12.
We should probably come up with a better name than Molotov because technically Molotov is.
It's not a real thing in this world, yeah.
Yeah, so we should probably come up with a
Molotov.
better.
Fire bombs.
Firebomb's probably simple enough.
Well, that's lame. But yeah, you're right.
I rolled an 8. Damn it.
Okay.
That's my first low roll.
Better than me. I
No,
rolled a 3.
You
Oh,
just
it's
threw a
only my.
Molotov. You just threw a Molotov, so I could see like you're like celebrating it, so that's why you're last in the initiative order.
Yeah.
So I got. I have 12.
Got it. Solarian rolled a. Shit, he rolled a 23. but he's behind him, so there. And then Darren rolled a 12. And then all the people you're fighting. So the one you hit with the Molotov, he is going before you, Darian.
Oh,
You said Darian or
No,
Amon?
no. Sorry, Amon.
Oh no.
Yeah, so the one you Molotoved is like turning around you. And then, shit. Okay.
They rolled that 20.
Nope, just a 20.
Mm.
That's the horde. That's the horde, by the way. That rolled that.
Mm.
Shit. Okay, so the sergeants are getting shit rolls. Good to know. Okay. So, top of the round, the mysterious mage. Not sure his name yet, but you know he can smoke the shit out of people.
He looks
He's
very
going-
handsome.
I can make him bigger if you want to see what he really look like, his full like profile if you want.
You can do it after.
Yeah, I'll do it after. So, he's going to once again put his hand out and just drop another fireball in the middle of this group. I'm usually letting you know he's making it a 6th level fireball.
Strong wizard man.
Yep. Let me just roll that out. Okay, yeah, that's enough damage. So yeah, the entire group is just wiped out in one hit. So suddenly it goes from very like kind of a fight to a wow, that was a really quick fight. Okay, so Laren's turn. He's going to fire. He's going to fire one of his guiding bolts at this one over here. See.
I mean, it kind of helps when they're vulnerable to fire.
A guiding bolt is radiant, not fire.
That's not what I meant, but yes.
Oh, you mean like the guys
The-
you just killed? Yes.
Yeah.
It actually does hit the sergeant barely. The guiding bolt hits him for 3. It's 14. For 19 points of radiant damage, and every attack against this guy now is at advantage. The first attack against this guy's at advantage. Okay, then I love how it's just like, yes, let me get all of the characters I control out of the way first for this combat. Emma is going to move up to here, and she's going to cast. She's going to attempt to cast Chromatic Orb. That's a natural 1. The Chromatic Orb goes wild and smashed into the ceiling. Fire shooting out above the ceiling towards everyone. She kind of like looks like as it explodes, shit, fuck, and starts just cussing to herself. Okay, Flip, it's your turn.
Okay. She is going to cast Firebolt at this why is it not working? What is happening?
You okay?
Yeah, my shit's getting weird.
Got it.
I don't know.
Take your time.
Oh.
See what you need to fix it.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to restart.
Got it.
I'm gonna have to restart roll 20. But I
Okay.
am casting Firebolt
at the one that got hit by the Molotov.
Yeah, so let me the one closest to us, yeah. And it
Did you just drink drink something?
14? Does 14
Does
hit?
not hit. Does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
The bolt just passes over its shoulder by like almost an inch. It was close, but it passes by it as it kind of moves to the side a little bit. Okay, Darian, your turn.
Okay.
2 targets.
Sorry.
One that is very clearly like set up to have advantage on a hit, and one that's been pretty badly injured.
So is the one on the bottom targeting the group down there? Where?
What do you? Oh, you mean where they're going? Yeah, this one is going for the one on the bottom is going for the guy, the mage, and this one's coming after you.
I think I'm going to try shooting the guy, attacking the guy on the bottom.
Okay, so this one right here.
Yep.
Okay. You need to get a bit closer, by the way, because you're using
Yep,
a blood
I know.
loss.
Of course. Let me just check think so. And quickly check the range of my thing. 15, 16. Okay.
And remember, you are proficient with it now, so you don't need to worry about reloads.
Hell yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh no.
No matter where you move, he's gonna come after you.
I know, but I trying to see if I can avoid at least some chance of getting targeted by the other guy.
All about the kid. This, I'm gonna be honest, not a good chance, but do whatever you think is best.
Or actually, wait, the guy down there looks like ooh, idea. I'm going to first yep, okay, I'm gonna first run down to here. And so I can use 2 attack. Wait, is throwing the firebomb an attack or an action?
So from the firebomb would be an attack, not an action.
Okay, so then I'm going to once I get down here, I'm going to throw my firebomb at the guy down there.
Okay. Roll to hit. Actually, no. We're treating this as a dex save. I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah. Dex save.
He fails.
Okay, and
3D
that's 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
Just grab 3 random die.
Don't grab 3 random die. Grab 3d8.
Yeah, I know. 3 random d8s. I'm gonna throw them one by one.
I'm gonna grab a d10, a d12, and a d6. That'll be my d8s.
That's a 7, a 6, and a 2. So that's
15. So 30.
yeah, 30. And for my second thing, how bad did you say the other guy was looking?
The one you just hit, or the other one?
No, the other one.
They look about the same, honestly. They look about halfway.
I think that I'm going to attack. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the. Don't want to shoot at the guy. Sorry, I'm doing some mental math.
You're doing the math to see how far you can run away after you shoot.
Oh no, I don't think I can run at all. I'm trying to think which one do I attack first.
I'll be honest, they're both about the same amount of health right now, so it doesn't really change much.
30 did about half. Oh, actually, wait, since I do have, they will be taking double damage from that. I'm gonna shoot the guy up top, I think. So now
One closest to you, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is a 3D. Oh, I first have to just do my 20.
Roll the hit.
Yep. So that's a 13 plus, and since I have proficiency now, that's 13 plus 9. And
That
so
hit?
that's yep,
Tw-
hits,
22.
good. And now I have to do 3d6 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. And then double that because of the type of bludgeoning damage.
So 5 for the
And
first one.
infuse that strike with fire damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's 18 damage.
Add a d6 for fire damage.
Yippee. The d6, just 2, so that's 20 damage.
So that's 40. Got it. It is not looking very good.
Oh, it didn't die.
Nope, it is still alive.
Ah, do I want actions?
You don't know if there's any more fights after this, but with the if you can save them, at least you at least have a wizard, a more powerful wizard on your team.
Considering I just did heavy damage to the guy below, I think I probably just drew his attention. So, I won't actions. Actually, wait. Shit. Should I have used trip attack?
You could. We've already
When
decided
does-
how much damage it was. It's too late for that.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, remember what you can do in the future.
I keep forgetting.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should maybe you should play different subclass then. If you keep forgetting your character, if you keep forgetting the Battlemaster stuff.
All the other ones are kind of the same in that regards.
True. Okay. So that's the end of Darian's turn. Amon,
Right?
your turn. Nearly dead. Not doing too well.
Okay. Let's see. Let's stand right here. Let's see. So I'm gonna try to use Gust of Wind. Let's see if they're like within 10 feet width of each other.
They're about actually.
Okay, so
So like between them is about so from him to him it's about 15 feet.
yeah, because Gust of Wind is 10 feet wide.
And
60
radius
feet.
or radius?
So it's like 60 radius 10 feet.
Then you double that because radius is half, so it's 20 feet.
No, sorry. Let me read that. A line of strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. So
Got it.
diameter 10 feet.
Yeah, so diameter 10. You could just do it this way, right?
Which way?
Hold on, let me pull something up to show.
Okay.
So you could do it like this, right?
I
That's
didn't know.
10 feet. Yeah, that's 10 feet. Like
So
10 feet, 10 feet from 10 feet, like because they're both 10 feet. Just do it like from one to the other instead of just doing it. Try to trying to figure out were you trying to do it like between them or what exactly?
Yeah, because if I'm trying to push them over here instead of over here.
Oh, okay. I'd say like if you try to do diagonal, it may work, but what do they need to roll to resist this?
A strength saving throw.
Okay, I'll roll 2 strength saves then.
All right.
God, I'm rolling dog shit. They both fail.
What they roll?
How far do they get pushed?
15 feet away.
Okay, so he gets moved. So this one gets moved 5, 10, 15.
Darian.
And 5, 10,
What
15.
have you done to me?
Oh shit, Darian.
Oh, what have you done to me?
No, Amon, you're like, I got this, and then one slides right next to Darian.
I am.
I probably have to he could lean out of the way, just like, oh.
Yeah, Amon, you're like, you go from like, yeah, I got this to, oh my god, why did I do that?
No.
Well, Darian, can you take a couple hits for us? I'm sorry.
Darian, how hard do you flip off Amon?
I don't think I'm too busy focused on. Fuck.
Well,
Yeah.
well, let me see if I can find a GIF on it. But that's gonna be the end of my turn, I believe. Let me double check everything.
Cool. And what does Draxus do?
Wait. Let me see. Let me double check because. Or you use my action.
Have the dragon shoot him. Have the dragon shoot.
If the dragon hits him, if he finds the dragon hits him and then manages to kill him.
No, the dragon can't do anything right now. It's like too far away. He doesn't have any range attacks.
Congrats. I'm
Drakus
sorry,
just-
Darian.
Drakus, just like lays down on my shoulder.
Yeah, I think Drakus would actually be pissed off at you a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, dude, really? He speaks Draconic. Darian, all you hear is from Drakus. You're really gonna push him next to the brother, really? Out of everyone, really?
You have to put like he points to Amelia, like the dragon points to Amelia. If you push next to her, she actually may be able to take the hit, as like the barrier's like circling around her body.
I just take this from me. And I'll apologize later.
Okay.
So the last thing he says, you shall allow me to permit. You should permit me to apologize later.
Okay. It's this one's turn. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, no.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
Congrats. You may have gotten him killed.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Darian, I'm sorry.
Oh no!
2 great sword attacks. Both hit.
Ah!
Hold on. Okay, 25 feet away.
You gonna try to take some hits?
Have reaction. Protective field. When you or another creature you see in 30 feet takes damage, you can use a reaction to expend one psionic
dice.
energy die and reduce the damage taken by up to 10 points.
Okay. So I'll roll the dice and we'll see how much you're reducing it by. So that's 13 damage done to you for the first hit. So reducing by 10 though, right?
Up to 10. I have to roll 1d8 plus 2.
Got it? Then roll that.
Please.
6.
So that would be 7 instead. So 7 for the first one, and then 15 for the second one.
I tried.
You probably saved him more than you hindered him in this scenario. Okay.
I would like to take the blame for this one. I'm sorry, I didn't think this through.
Yeah. This is very in character for Amon though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, the other one now. Darian, what you know is he doesn't have a great sword.
Wait, that's just one?
Yeah, that was one.
I have multi-attack.
Yeah, they both have multi-attack. And now the other one. Darian, you notice he doesn't have a great sword.
Is this going to be better or worse for me?
It's worse.
Oh no.
So he's gonna start beating the shit out of you now with unarmed attacks.
Oh no.
First one, natural 20.
Ah!
Second one, misses.
Oh,
That is
Yeah, wait, you said nat 20?
Yeah, the first one's a
Nat
nat
20 on
20.
the first attack.
Darian, I am so sorry, dude. I am
I
like,
should have action surged.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, my guy. You do not deserve this.
Okay, I'm just calculating the damage out. I'm cringing.
Good cringe or bad
Bad cringe.
cringe?
So just the initial dice without rolling, it's 24 damage. Now I gotta roll the rest.
And how many dice is it?
It's 4d8.
Oh no.
Fuck. Okay. And that's another 21 damage. So that's like over 40 damage from it beating the shit out of you.
I'm down.
Yep. So so Amon, you watch as you push these things away. Yeah, I got him, and then they immediately rush Darian. One slashes him twice with a sword, and the other one just punches him in the head, knocks him unconscious.
You see, Darian. You see, I know you guys didn't show my face, but this is all you see. I'm gonna turn on my camera.
Okay. You know that meme from Last of Us 2 where the kid gets punched into the garage?
You know, yeah.
It is literally that.
You know that one gorilla meme that's just eating and just like stops eating midway?
Yeah, basically that is what you're doing. I'm gonna post what's happening with Darian.
Wow. Oh god, dude, damn. I feel so bad. Oh, I found it.
Here we go. This is what happened to Darian.
Hey, the gorilla meme is literally me IRL.
Yep. So
I'm giving myself a drink.
do it. I already drank through I drank through about a good like about 3 shots of vodka.
Is he drinking?
I got done drinking a while ago. Okay. Darian's unconscious now. The fucking wizard sees this. He's gonna do something that you're not expecting, actually. He's gonna point at one of them. Does anyone here speak Celestial?
Please don't tell me he's casting Fireball.
No. Like, does anyone speak Celestial? This is an actual question.
Oh no.
Okay,
Nope.
He says a word that you've never heard before, and one of them just instantly dies.
Oh.
Okay, now... now it's fucking Solarin's turn.
I think this is the first time I've ever been downed.
Yep. Solarin's gonna fire another beam. It hits. And then...
Darian, Alex, I'm so sorry.
And then Solarin hits this thing in the head and kills it. Solarin's immediately gonna run up as soon as this thing dies and cast Cure Wounds on Darian. He's casting it at 3rd level. Let me roll out hit points for that.
Wait, which person rolls it? Oh.
I am, because he's the one casting it.
Yeah.
That's 24 hit points back to you. You come back to consciousness. Your head feels like shit.
Wait, does the healing bring me back just from 0, or do I have to count for the damage that I took past 0?
If the damage you took exceeds more than half of what your full health is, you die.
I'm so lucky.
Oh my god.
Because
yes,
I had 3 health remaining when I took that hit, and if it was merely like a couple more points, that would have one-shot me.
Yep.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So Darren, you wake up. You're even with healing, your head has a big like you feel like your head has been like cracked open, and your brain has been beaten to a bloody pulp.
Okay.
You like, I'll be honest, you have no idea what's going on because you like do not remember the last 2 minutes.
Where am I? Everything hurts.
They're all dead, right?
Did I
Nothing
get
comes
him?
up.
Did I get him?
The man comes running up to you, kind of leans next to you, like gets on his knees next to Darian. Hold still. He's gonna do a medicine check to see if your head is okay. He looks you over, like, definitely a concussion, very bad one too, and take it easy for the next few days. Probably won't heal well if you do anything strenuous.
Darian, I am so sorry.
Yeah, so Darian, as soon as you said that, you remember exactly what happened. What happened? Like, you remember the entire situation. Like, for a sec, you're like, "What happened? You motherfucker!"
No, yeah. By the way, I'm another question. What I meant is that since I was 3 health and I took 21 more damage, did I technically have like negative 18 health?
So how it normally works is that, like, if you get hit and the amount damage you take exceeds twice, like half of what your total hit points is, you die. Thankfully, I know you didn't die. You were close though.
Okay.
Darian,
Considering it was a single hit. Actually, wait. Since I was already below half health, and
no, it's your total hit point amount. It's not what you currently have. It's your total hit point amount is what we take into effect.
Those 2 attacks together did 45 damage.
Yep. It's counted. The attack that kills you though is what's counted as the damage for that.
Okay,
so you're fine.
20.
You are fine.
Literally, all it would have taken is 4 more damage.
Yep.
Darian, I'm so sorry. Amon just walks up. I am so sorry.
And I got healed. How many points did I get healed?
24.
24.
Trying to have a fucking character moment here, motherfucker.
Yeah, sorry.
He's ignoring you. I imagine like Darren is ignoring you.
No, I'm just still in shock. Like, I remember what's happened, but it's still just like a haze.
I will rethink how I use that spell in the future.
Yeah, hopefully, when I'm not in the way.
I'm surprised you're not more pissed about this. Drac is pissed off about me right now. He doesn't want to speak to me. And you see Dracus, my Drake, just go onto your shoulder and act as like a little neck warmer.
I'm just gonna.
He's more affected than you than he ever has been of Amon.
I'm like, can we call me shooting you completely even now?
Okay, fair point.
Actually, even then, at least I missed.
Well, I can't understand you. What the fuck are you saying? Oh, wait, never mind. You're concussed. Just take it easy.
God
damn it. Like the fact that and all happened is fucking funny.
Like we had a wizard that could cast level 6 spells.
Oh no, he cast something a lot more powerful than that.
He cast death.
No, he cast Power Word Kill.
Oh,
he cast Power Word Kill on something with like fucking 2 health?
No, with 50 health.
Oh.
He actually used it for something worth it.
Darren about to get offended.
Yeah, by the way, here is the man who helped you.
Let's see.
All right.
Darren, again, I apologize. I will not do that again. I didn't mean for you to almost get and die.
I think I saw my dad for a second.
Oh God, I hope.
You saw the pearly gates for a good moment.
The pearly gates. Oh, the golden gates.
Actually,
I'm ever gonna see the pearly gates.
Darian, I want you to roll something for me.
Okay.
Roll for
roll
experience.
me a religion check.
Religion check? Okay. Where's my religion? +2.
For our religion.
What each one we? Black, red, gold,
Make
clear
let's make it
red.
worse. Make it black.
Okay, here we go. Uh, 8.
It's normal. Nothing was wrong with the afterlife. You're fine.
Uh, oh, I'm afraid of what I would have seen if I. What if I had rolled like the clear? That would have been a 16.
16.
That would have been a 16 if I'd rolled
So
the other one.
hypothetically, you would have seen something very horrible. That's all I'll say.
You know what? Darian, don't ever listen to me.
Oh, he's giving you permission to never listen to him.
With the rose. With the rose, I mean. With the rose. Again, Darian, apologies. I not. Drix, why are you going around this deck? Okay, I see how it is.
I mean, at least I made a good impression. I did put myself in some danger to try to save the other two, the other group.
At least you're the only one that's damaged. At least.
I took all the attention off of the other guys.
Yeah. Congrats, Darian. You're a hero.
So
This
Darian,
is-
what basically happened is you walked up into a fight with a fighter and a monk, and the monk beat the shit out of you.
I again, apologies. Anyways, excuse me, sir. What is your name, wizard?
So I'm glad he's okay. Gentian Mercury at your service.
Okay.
I
You
believe.
called-
Yes, I'm the one who called. I believe you're here to get us the fuck out of here.
Yes. The sled is right behind us. So if we get everyone and get your stuff, we can just leave and talk to
Got
the
it.
sled.
I'll get everyone together and pack up the equipment, and we'll be good to go from there.
And I have Darian in one shoulder, one arm over me, and I'm just carrying him outside.
Got it. He's gonna head back to his group. You hear like hush talking, and they begin packing up all their stuff. And like he goes over to like this what appears to be an alchemy table and a summoning circle, and erases the summoning circle and packs up the alchemy table. And everyone follows you outside to the sleds.
Okay. Darian, just
So-
sit down.
You guys make it outside. Want the good news or the bad news first?
You know what? I want to hear good news first. Why not?
Okay, good news. You save these people, and you'll be able to get back to False Wind in time.
Okay, nice. Bad news.
The storm is starting to move now.
We fucking knew it. We fucking knew it. It was gonna eventually happen. We fucking I knew it. Okay. Where's it? Where's it heading?
Onward we ride.
So, if you're looking at the map, I'll give you a nice line to show you what way it's going. So,
Yeah, I
it's
love
starting
maps.
from here, and then it's going this way.
Oh boy.
We got no time then. Okay.
Oh no, it seems to be going fairly slow, but it is a steady
Like-
pace.
Considering he said that the swarm was like just past this mine, and like I'd
You
say
guys are, you guys like it's about a good like half a mile away from you right now.
Oh wow.
the storm is like right here, so you just notice it's starting to go. Oh,
Like you could see the wind like pushing it forward as like the ice itself looks like you can actually even a mile away you can see like ice flying around it like almost like daggers like flying through the air. This thing is designed to kill you.
We need to get the hell out of here right now.
Yes, you do. Okay,
Well,
so you all board the sled and very mindful of the ticking time bomb behind you, you all rush your way back to False Wind. I'm gonna say at this point you guys get 2 levels of exhaustion because of what's going on.
Yeah, and then give Darian 3.
Yeah, Darren gets 3 because he was nearly killed.
motherfucker! Where do I even put that on this?
-3.
Where is it? Yeah, where is it on the? I know there's a place on it on.
Let's see.
You click on your token. There's a gear shape thing. I think.
If you're talking about like on a character sheet, you mainly just need to write it down.
I thought there was a place you could put exhaustion. Like you could take
I
levels of
don't-
exhaustion.
Yeah, there should be, but I can't find it on at least on like the specifically on this. It may be on like one of the more like detailed sheets instead of like the basic ones. Like, there's
Motherfucker,
a-
why did you tell him to do 3? Because now I have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throw.
Yes, he does. Yes, you do.
Oh, it's so under conditions, if you click on conditions,
Got it.
and then it'll at the very bottom it'll give you levels of exhaustion. Oh, I only have 2.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep. So Flip's got everyone's got 2. Darian's got 3 because he was basically got his shit rocked.
Wait,
What
where's
does level
conditions
2
on?
exhaustion mean? Huh?
Level 2 means that you have disadvantage on social rolls, basically, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I just checked. It's 1 disadvantage on ability checks, 2 speed halved, 3 disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Thank you guys run dog sleds, so you don't need to worry about the speed.
Hey, what you're doing the D&D 5e exhaustion rules, right?
So
I'll make sure of that, and also the fact that like you start getting minuses over time for that as well.
Oh, okay. Because for me, whenever I do, I always put like each level of exhaustion is another -1 for me.
Yeah, I'm using it. It's a mix basically because it seems a lot more realistic. Because the more tired you are, the less competent you are, basically.
Ah, okay.
Is it possible for me to like nap on the sled?
Yeah, you can go to sleep, and it will probably be rested by the time you get back enough to be back on 2.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing.
Yep. So you just passed out in the back of one of the sleds, like dead to the world and as you arrive at the gates, you wake up. You also are very tired. But
Do I get a short rest? Technically?
you get a long rest.
Oh, I get a long rest. Yay.
Yeah, because it's over 8 hours it took you to get there. And you just went into a coma basically for a little bit.
And there was no food and drink, so I don't get to recover another thing of exhaust.
Yeah. No, you get recovery of it because of the situation you're in. Like it's fine. Like at this moment, I'm saying that you can recover from it. Like it's fine.
Hooray.
But like I imagine the entire route back, everyone is just dead quiet.
I'm the only one sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad. Like, oh crap.
Yep. So basically, you got as you arrive to the gates, the kind of jovial atmosphere you've been seeing for the past 2 months has immediately dropped into a ditch for obvious reasons.
Say that again.
Like the more jovial atmosphere you've been seeing from the camp for the past 2 months, has dropped into a ditch because of obvious reasons.
Oh, okay. I misheard. I use the sending stone and I try to talk to the main person.
You just get a simple message back. Command center now.
Got it. That's we're on the way. We have you spoke about.
You don't hear much much else from him.
Okay, well we're going. Yeah. We need to go. Can you change the maps or we're already at like
I'm moving you there right now.
Okay.
There is false wind, and I'm grabbing the other token now. So, you guys have arrived back at false wind, and as I said, the kind of jovial atmosphere of like, hey, we're doing really well, has changed to, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And everyone's starting to pack shit up, basically.
Excuse me, what's your name again, sir, that we saved right now?
Apologies. He kind of takes a deep, a breath. Gentian at your service.
Gentian, okay, Gentian.
Do you want me to spell it out?
Yeah, I'm right. I have to write it down.
Gentian. Gentian.
Oh, Gentian. Okay.
Yep,
Oh,
he is
Gentian,
literally just a human, by the way. He's a human with that name.
Okay. What do you know about the storms other than what you just told us?
Well, I hope I'm wrong, but I think I know the people who caused them.
Yeah, we also had a theory about who caused them. We actually I even not met them per se, but we saw them and they saw us.
You probably only saw one of them, but we'll talk. Like, let's get to your headquarters and we'll talk about what I know.
Very well. Let's go. Ugh.
You walk into
Darren.
the headquarters. The kind of camp leader is standing at the table, sees you all walk in. I see you managed to save him. Good. And I imagine you notice the other development.
Yeah, it started moving around the same time we got out. Are the ships ready?
Close. We probably want to do one final. We probably want you to do one final check around the place you can reach and see if we can save if there's anyone else there. Besides that, though, current situation is evacuation. The current path of the storm. We have maybe a month before it reaches the end of the other coast.
Oh, okay. That's
I'd say we should be ready to leave. To try to be ready to leave in less than 2 weeks, and ideally we should leave at least a week before the storm hits.
So basically, this camp will
At
be,
most,
this camp will,
most a week.
at most, this camp will be packed up in 2 weeks, and we'll be heading back to the refugee camp. At that point, if you're out here, you'll be on your own.
very well.
We'll see if we can get any few people, and then basically, as long as it takes to pack up and finish up the ships, that's the deadline.
Yeah. The hope is that it stops at the end of the shore, doesn't go to Eagle Haven, but let's be honest, it is likely going to just cross over the channel.
We don't matter way we gotta start on this.
Yep. We got to be quick, and as I said, unfortunately, because we're moving, the corruption may build up in you over time more than it had been previously, because you don't have a safe haven anymore. We'll try to leave small camps on dotting the way back that can give a temporary reprieve, but with what we were doing previously, we won't be able to do it except at the Eagle Haven camp.
Have you sent word to Eagle Haven about this?
Yeah, they saw the storm moving too. Two of the boats are done. The third one is nearly sent off of dry dock.
All right. If anything, we should be prepared for the worst in case the storm speeds up. We should send the first wave off. At least one ship we should send off. The second ship we'll fill and if it doesn't look like the third ship will be completed in time, we send off the second ship with.
And then see if we can rush the third ship construction for the last of the people.
Indeed.
Okay, I'll let Eagle Haven know it's probably our best option, because even if only one ship makes out, that's still people who we've saved.
Hopefully, the first wave should be. You should send at least somebody with some sort of credibility alongside, so we can inform the other continent about what's going on here. They most likely already know what's going on, but they need to know that there will be refugees arriving shortly.
Yes. My hope is they'll take us in, but with the situation, it may be that Khultar's in chaos as well. I haven't heard much. Of course, haven't heard much from them for obvious reasons.
And if times were what it used to be, I would have thought there would have been at least one place that would have accepted you, but as of the current time, I'm not sure of the political situation there.
We'll see what happens. If need be, we can see about. Since you're from Khultar, do you know any lands that are technically uninhabited at the moment that we could set up a temporary base?
Could I roll like what check would this be?
That would be a history check, probably.
Would I have advantage in this since I am a resident?
Yes.
Can I help him out since I'm
also... with that daring, you have advantage, and you basically so roll and give yourself a +3.
Roll. So advantage, I roll 2, and whatever best one I give +3.
Yep.
First one, a 3. The second one, a 7.
Wait, what?
Actually, wait. I have a +5 in this, so
So +8.
7 is with the 7 one would be +12, and the +15.
Okay, so 15. You know a few places. Most of them are either likely not going to work, and one that probably will work, but it'll be a terrible idea.
Basically, at least someplace that, like, even if it's not somewhere where it's like you can't settle down there, but somewhere you'd be able to at least land.
Yes.
Can I check to see, even though I did?
You're helping him, but yeah, go ahead, roll. You won't get advantage though.
Got it.
Watch it. Nat 20.
I'm looking on wood because he said that. Not a nat 20, but 18.
Okay, you come to the same conclusion he does. The World's Spine Islands. Technically uninhabited, but very dangerous. But it's the only place that probably they can land and at least find some refuge for a bit.
Yeah,
Are you shitting me? I just threw the dice for fun and I rolled a nat 20. God damn.
World Spine Island seems like the most ideal, but it's not gonna be safe.
At this point, I think anywhere safer than here.
True.
Even then, it's the difference between being on fire and being right next to a fire.
Yes. So from because you guys are from Khultar, the World's Spy Islands is literally considered a do not go zone for a lot of people.
Is it basically Afghanistan?
Kind of. Like the best way to describe it is that a bunch of people, like the natives there, are extremely territorial. They don't fucking like people.
Especially Khultarians.
They know anyone. Like the Khultar sent it. Like I'll say this: the empire you guys lived in sent an army there. The army did not come back.
Oh,
the army, by the way, was 10,000 people.
Oh my god. Okay.
And no one ever saw them again.
Makes sense. All right.
And here's the worst part: the second army that came in got repelled by people wearing armor from your kingdom.
Oh my god. Well,
So you don't know if like they betrayed you, or they killed all of them and stole their shit. Here's the ironic thing: if no other place will take them, that is the only place they can go.
Yeah, our last place would be the World's Spine Islands, mostly because of the indigenous folk there, who are very not kind to any outsiders. We could check with the surrounding nations, but I'm pretty sure we're probably not the only refugees, but I'm not sure.
Amelia's gonna kick up. I doubt the Indian Commonwealth will accept you at the moment. A lot of political infighting going on there.
Oh, tell me about it.
I will say the Brenhall Federation would be a good choice, but I've heard that there's apparently a dragon going around killing people.
Oh, interesting.
I have never seen a dragon.
Wait, can you say that again?
Hopefully we won't.
The Brendenhoff Federation, you said?
Yeah, the Brendenhoff Federation. BREND. Yeah, the Brendenhoff Federation.
Huh, that's weird.
It was before I left, obviously. I heard a few rumors from there. Apparently someone stole something from this dragon, and it's decided that everyone must die now.
Wow, that's
Fools.
That's pretty interesting. The hell? What the hell is steal from a dragon?
No idea.
Somebody foolish enough to doubt to think that high of themselves.
Yeah, you're probably right. Anyways, so It looks like we're heading towards this world, Spine Islands.
If all else fails, we'll head that way.
Okay.
Well, I have a question. What like when the dragons brought up is Amon? What does Amon do?
Amon is redirect the quest to talk about the main subject right now.
Got it. Well, Darian, like I'd say Amon's always been scared of bigger dragons, so that's kind of why he's like, don't want to hear about it.
I have like Khultar probably has at least some history with dragons, so it's like we know it's like yeah, you do not fuck with dragons.
Yeah,
It's like
it is
you
literally
respect them
like,
or you fear them. Those are hopefully you do both.
yeah. I
Those
will
are
say
that-
Amelia does not mention what
Okay.
color dragon it is, so for all you know, it could be a very small dragon or it could be a very big one. She's got no idea.
Turns on video camera.
Okay, so the kind of like leader of the camp's gonna turn to your guest. So, the one who called for us. Yes, Gentian, at your service. Okay, just explain to us what you know, and then we'll move on to see about packing up. We don't have a lot of time. Got it. I'll keep this simple. I was part of a group known as the Curio Discoveria. Everyone give me a history roll.
History. I got a nat 20, so 22.
Oh, you definitely know who he is now. You're like, he was familiar. Holy shit, I know who this is.
Got a 16 plus. That's 21.
Okay.
I surpassed you.
So Flip, you would also kind of heard some rumors about the Curio Discoveria as well. Amelia definitely knows, and Solarian does not know.
Alright.
Flip, are you there? Okay then. So I'll continue on. I'll continue on and hope that she's rolling then.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's happening?
So the man you brought in, he's brought up that he was part of a group called the Curio Discoveria. And I'm asking everyone to roll a history check.
Gotcha. 10.
You've heard a few things about them. You know they're like a legendary group of 6 people. That's about it. Solarian's never heard of them. For Amelia, Darian, and definitely Amon, these are 6 of the most accomplished mages in the entire world. Like these are people who like have written like new theories about magic that no one else has even tried to comprehend yet. They're also supposedly 5 of them were the ones who recommended the building of the abjuration towers.
Wait, you're the famous 6 mages who, huh? What you doing out here?
Trying to correct a mistake, and I fear it's too late.
What is that mistake?
Kind of indicates everything around you.
Oh, I meant something specific. Not the entire
Oh, the people in charge of the towers are the other 5.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, okay.
And he kind of looks you dead in the eye, all you dead in the eyes. I didn't know they were going to do this. I didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I just remember waking up and getting a note saying, we're going to change everything. And then this.
Oh.
Okay, so those are the bastards that started all this. Well, here we are.
And I don't know why. Like, towers were created to help people. That's the entire point of our organization. And then, for whatever reason, they've done this, which helps no one but themselves.
Does it even help themselves?
Well, the fact that they're currently nexus for arcane power definitely helps them. Makes them more
Well,
powerful.
I'm
In the sense of
guessing-
power-hungry people, anyway.
What uses power if all you do is rule over a wasteland? How only
Congratulations, you're smarter than the people in the towers currently.
Doesn't matter if you're the most powerful king if you rule over nothing.
we had classes about these people, and this is what they do. Wow, that's pretty pathetic.
The fact that you're saying that proves exactly my point here, which is I don't know what happened. I don't know why they did this. I just know that I'm the only one left, and I'm the only one and I'm one of the few people who can help, and I'm going to see what I can do to help. At the
Are you
moment,
saying
though,
this? Are you saying
ahead.
that what they did is nothing like them?
Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure if who I knew for all my life was actually truly them now.
Either way, they're the enemies. Yeah, we know who our
Actu-
enemies are.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. We did encounter that statue that attempted to mess with our minds.
Hmm. A statue that tried to control you?
Oh,
Yeah,
that one. Yeah, you shot me. I remember that.
you do not get to mention in that after what you just did.
Your entirely fair point. I take that statement. But yes, it's correct. So we're inside this cave where me and a couple and my companions, me and another companion, were caught in its corrupting gaze, and we were
Like a corrupting aura, almost. I think is the best way to describe it.
got it a corrupting aura, and we like had vivid imagery of us living in perfected worlds on our own opinions.
Hmm.
Could be related, not sure.
At this point, like, I would love it to be just they were possessed by some crazy entity. Unfortunately, the real world would often does not work that way for a lot of people. If it
Fair
turns
enough.
out to be true, I will tip my hat to you because that is a good prediction. I'm unfortunately a realist, and I do not believe that is the case.
Fair enough.
Even if it was the case, it would not be good news because
Yeah,
if there is something, if that it's the statue is human-sized, right, or like slightly bigger than a person,
it was about Goliath sized, I'd say, about
like
7,
10
8
feet.
feet, 7, 8 feet, 9 feet.
It's like if a 7 to 8 foot statue is able to take control of us, whatever took control of them would have had to be exponentially greater, and that means it would have, if you are same power as them, that means even you would be in danger.
And that's why I'm fairly certain that's not the case. But I have been wrong before. If you've read about our group, you know that a lot of us have been wrong about many things.
Oh yeah, like I said earlier, we took classes about your group and such.
I still don't get why that was a thing. I
I
get like the books that we wrote because it was interesting material, but like hearing that you're studying us instead of our theories themselves was always felt weird to me.
well, the theories was the next class
It's a mixture
after
of both.
the theories were the next class after your explorations, and that's about it.
Was it like a historical context or just fangirling over fangirling over
More,
us?
more
Historical,
historical.
more historical.
It's better than one of the other versions of that class I've seen. Then, okay,
Because
back to the important matter at hand. We don't have a lot of time. I'll be honest. Even if I get caught in that storm, I will die instantly, probably.
yeah, you see that.
Yeah, so best course of action is to retreat to Khultar and see the friends, allies we can gather and power we can obtain, and to see if we can reverse this. Because I have the very horrible feeling that this will not just stop at Altaria.
Likely not.
You're not wrong.
At this point, though, that this is a future conversation. We need to focus on getting all these people out of here. From what I heard, you are in charge of locating people, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I have. I, While I'm not entirely focused on like finding people themselves, I do know have felt some locations of a few people across the continent.
Can you
I
give
can
us?
point you directions on the map. I didn't feel a lot of them, but there were enough to point out.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for this.
thankfully, none of them are by the storm wall right now. Except for one that was not. Well, it won't be close yet. If you wait on this one, it will be very close. There's one in Vitalia's. He pulls up. He asks for your map and then starts like writing notes on it. Basically, I felt a presence in Vitalia's Rest, and this cave around this area. One cave down here. Down there. I felt a presence in what felt in around here as well, and then finally one in all the way up here. So essentially, he felt presence in Vitalia's Rest, a cave by Seaburn, another cave by Seaburn, and one up in Seaview, kind of a little farming town up north.
Can you click on them again? Because I couldn't see for the Roll20 map. The map's too big.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Seaview, Vitality's Rest, and Seaburn. So like northwest and south.
So no, cave of there's one there as well. I forgot to mention. So Vitalia's Rest, the Shoreline Cave, the Sealed Crypt, this one, the Cave of Regret, and then all the way up here in Seaview.
Okay.
I'd be quick about this because the more time we waste, the closer we get to oblivion, and I think we all agree that we prefer not to be here for that.
Yeah, same. Agreed. We just you go ahead.
I'll stick here. See if I can protect the people here and move them to the other camp. I heard you say that your leader here said that you have, and then from there we'll work on fortifying in case this goes wrong.
Very well. Well,
and then if we all make it out here in the end, we'll have a lot of work to do. But seeing as a few of you kind of gives at least Amon, Darian, and Amelia look, seem to at least know Khultar a bit. It'll make this easier.
We do have some political ties, but
no, we don't have. We do not have. We do not say anything else.
I wouldn't rely on them.
Yes,
that's what I was.
Don't say we have any ties to them.
Yes, I'd say the best course of action would be to forget old ties and create new ones, because I doubt any of your old ties will be interested in assisting with this matter, because ignorance is bliss.
Most of the ties aren't typically friendships, but people we would have to. I'll just be rather crass with it. Force into helping us.
Those are the other people we should go to first, then, not by a long shot. Basically, what he's saying is that, like, because you're going to Khultar's so far away, this will never affect them. You get the feeling that's the exact attitude a lot of people will take.
Yeah, basically.
We'd have to. If we at least have you, I feel like we'd have a chance to be able to. I'll be crass once again, and it's not threaten them per se, but I'm sure you would not wish to ruin your reputation.
Honestly, at this point,
your reputation may already be in the mud due to the actions your group has committed.
Well, while no one knows about that specifically, I generally do not give a fuck about my pulls his hands up. People's opinions of me at this point. When the world is nearly about to end, I don't care what people think about me at the end, as long as they're okay.
I respect that.
Okay, so while we have a slight plan, I'd say.
I reckon, for me, I believe we should start in Vitalia's West, up northeast.
Probably
Then go down, yes, and then go down south where, he says something.
Sealed. Out of character. Sealed Crypt, Shoreline Cave, Vitalia's Rest, Cave of Regrets, and Seaview are the 5 places.
All right. In character, we should start in Vitalia's Rest, then go to.
Also, another thing, before we forget this, is I think My character has internalized what what was it? His name again? Gentian has said
Yeah, Gentian.
the thing of not really caring about what other people said.
As long
Is
as,
about
as long as in the end, they're better off than they were previously.
yeah.
Gentian's gonna be one of your fucking mentor.
So
Uh,
we should start. We should start in Matthias Rest, then go to Sea Hill, Crypt. Then
So, like, you don't know the
Short
names
one?
of that. You just know the caves are around that area, basically.
Basically, we should do this in one go instead of because we collect any people from Matthias Rest. Go back. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk right now. We collect the people from Matthias Rest. As we go south, we go and deliver them into the camp. Then we go back south again into the crypt and go up north and deliver them. And the other two, they're much more up northwest above us, correct?
Yeah, yes, they're much further north, and they're probably in a better position to focus on last.
Yeah, we should focus on them last instead of going one by one.
Got it.
Yeah, and if let's say there's it was like a day's worth of travel between Falswind and the cave, right? The
Yes.
abandoned mine.
Mhm.
So it'd basically be like a day's travel to Vitalis Rest, probably 2 days of travel to the crypt in the south, if another 2 days to Cave of Regrets, and like another day travel to Seaview.
And for all you know,
Yep.
the storm may speed up during that time. So,
But
the quicker you
considering
get to the better.
the storm is a month away, this would be about a week. And
Yep.
even if we take like at least, let's say we take at least have a night's rest in each place, is that if we just add like 8 more hours in each time, with 7. So that's, let's say, just 32 hours of just resting in this entire thing. We'd probably be able to do this in like 9 days. Maybe let's say 10, and counting like all the time we spent in each place.
And that also must include any other complications you have as well. But it's a good theory to have it nonetheless.
That would give us at least 3 days to spare before 2 weeks of the second ship heading off.
Yes, and then if we find any more people, then that's needs to be informed about. Then if we find anyone else, I locate anyone else, I'll let you know. But at the moment, those are the people I know about. If you're able to, though, you could try to see going past the cities to the far east. Take a look and see if they're there. But by the time you get by them, they may already be consumed in the storm.
This
I
is
agree.
not.
It's up
This
to
is. This is not. I hate to say this, but let's try to save more people we can.
Understood.
We need to save as many as we can.
Got it. Will you be you planning on resting now, or are you going to get standing out as soon as possible?
We're going. We should go now.
Got it. Okay. I'll leave you to, and then the camp leader is gonna give you a nod. Leave you all to your preparations. I need to start mine as well. He's gonna start heading out, and you start hearing bark orders to people to like start getting everything packed up. Walls are and they'll leave the walls behind, at the very least. And I think that's where we're gonna end the session today, with an ultimatum and a lot of places you'll need to be visiting soon.
Yep.
Okay. So, how was this session, everyone?
I liked it.
I
Especially
had
when
fun.
Darian got knocked out. Darian
Go
again
ahead.
apologize. Darian again apologize. You got knocked out, but it was fun.
Sierra, what you were saying?
Oh, I just said I had fun.
I'm glad. I've had a lot of fun doing this.
Same.
Okay.
Cannot
I
wait
think
until
that
we
we'll
head out.
Yep. Wait till you all head out and you guys get as much done as possible.